All right, hello my friends. As you know, I finished the guitar and today I am thinking I am going to work on the pickup. And I've been kind of debating with myself what I should do. I do have some old pickups laying around, things that I could refurbish from like old Strats, that kind of stuff. But again, it doesn't feel like mine unless I do everything from scratch. Maybe I'm an idiot or maybe I'm onto something. So today I found this little magnet right here. You can kind of see it on the camera there. It came out of a pickup from, I don't even know what pickup, but it came out of a pickup. And I'm sure it was a humbucker, I'm sure. And I also got myself a little bit Paduk. This is an African wood. It's actually quite beautiful. It looks like very crimson red. Once you finish it over time, it turns brown. That's kind of sad, but it starts off really beautiful crimson red. And I'm thinking I'm gonna make a pickup with this. So the plan now is I'm gonna secure this to the bench, hand plane this down, obviously make it thinner, so that's way too thick. Then embed this magnet onto the piece of wood, and then put a same size piece of wood on the other side, and kind of just sandwich the magnet in there. And then I'm gonna wind it, and then we're gonna get a single coil. Obviously, I am not attempting to make a high output pickup. It wouldn't make sense. This guitar is not really for playing metal. But a ceramic pickup does give you quite a bit of output. So maybe I'm gonna have to underwind it. I don't know yet. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Some of the times I shoot for the stars and I hit the top of a tree and that's good enough. And I guess that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm gonna bring you into the bench and I'm gonna show you more or less my plan. So there was a video where a friend asked me how is it that I secure the wood onto the surface, and it's actually a very simple trick. You grab some painter's tape. It doesn't have to be blue, but people usually say blue tape, and you put a piece of tape on your bench and a piece of tape on the actual item you're going to work on, and then you super glue it, and that way it will hold down beautifully. You have to obviously wait for it to cure. Do everything you got to do, plane, sand, do whatever you got to do, and then you just unglue the tape. So you're not adding unwanted finish to the item that you're working with, and you're not complicating your life either, because holding something this small would be extremely difficult. So change of plans. I thought I was going to have enough Paduk to do this. This is going to be the top part. Obviously, I thinned it out so that there's magnetic field happening on top of the wood. So that's already happening. That's good. But I don't have enough for the bottom, and I ended up, it has to be bigger because it's going to be the base, so that's not going to work. So what I did is I started using this. This is zebra wood, and right now I'm making the bottom piece. Obviously this is not symmetrical, so I'm gonna cut it. I still need to cut it, but I think that's going to be it, and that's going to be the base of the pickup. It still might be too wide, but it's better to work with the piece big and then make it small. But I think that's what's going to happen. I think it's going to look really cool too. We'll see. All right. So this is where I am right now. Obviously, the challenge here is to make it shallow because I cannot make a tall pickup. If I make a tall pickup, I won't have enough room, right? So that seems to be about right. That's going to fit just there. But I'm thinking that the pickup's going to end up floating here somehow. Maybe I can use like double-sided tape or something, foam double-sided tape to hold it. Obviously, I don't know yet, but I'm getting there. Still have to do a lot of sanding around all the edges, make it nice. Cheaper. All right, so we have the bobbin basically done. This side, as you can see, it's a little bit bigger, but that's because the leads, I'm gonna drill through the bottom here and feed the leads. And then over here at the bottom, I'm going to put a piece of aluminum tape, so it kind of helps with hum. So that's why, it doesn't really matter how it looks right now. It's going to have aluminum tape, and I think we're going to be good. This is just sealed with CA glue and a little bit of wax, and boom. Let's see how it looks on the guitar. Well, I think it's going to look great. Okay, so here I am at the moment. I put some painter's tape just to kind of hold the coils in place. And this is recycled network cable. It works really good for pickups. And yeah, I'm upcycling material that otherwise would end up in the trash. It's measuring right now at 3.25, so it's a low output pickup, but for this guitar, it makes sense. I have this rope. I don't know where I got it from. It's kind of like a waxy rope. It looks kind of cool. It looks kind of Japanese. Well, it does to me. I think I'm gonna wrap the pickup with this and give it that rustic artisan feel to it, because obviously that looks way too dead to me. Let's see how that works out. Okay, so I think that's going to be it for this video. The pickup is completed. As you can see, I think it came out really cool. Using that organic looking rope kind of ties it in, and I think it's going to look really cool on the guitar. Obviously the theme is organic, natural, no finish, so this kind of works. I am debating with myself where I should put it on the guitar, because I don't want to put it right on covering the hole. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But also I don't want to put it by the bridge, because it's going to make the guitar sound too trebly for my taste. So I'm thinking about this. And also I'm not going to do a permanent installation. That's one of the things that I feel like would be the wrong thing to do. So I'm probably going to use some foam double-sided tape and just kind of place it right after the sound hole. We'll see. That's going to be in a separate video. And the wiring is going to be super simple. It's going to be this straight to the jack, and then from the jack a little ground wire to the tailpiece that you're going to see in the picture here, and then that's it. It closes the circuit. I do want to say one thing. I saw Tim Sway doing a video. Tim Sway is a maker, luthier, a guy that if you don't follow and you like guitars, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You should follow the guy. But Tim Sway made a demo recently with a pickup, and he didn't ground it, and it sounded great. And I'm kind of upset about that, because I've always failed at making a pickup sound great without grounding it. So I have a suspicion that if I didn't make my pickups out of wood and I made them with metal, I could probably get away with not grounding the pickup. But I'm not going to do that. It doesn't make sense. Not artistically for this guitar. Anyways. Okay, so that is it. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like this kind of content, you like custom guitars, you like artistic stuff like this, go ahead and give me a follow. And give me a like so people know that I'm doing something good here. All right, bye.